Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to choir. We'll turn off the acoustic. I always do a bit of a warm-up with the acoustic on. Good to know it's working. I hope everyone is very well. Great to see you. Thanks so much for being here. We've got a great day of folk singing ahead with the Wraggle-Taggle Gypsies, and the Eriskay Love Lilt, and some of our absolute favourites. And speaking of absolute favourites, hello to everyone who's here. Fabulous to see you all. So I'm going to say hello to you. And just for a change today, for no particular reason, I'm going to say hello to everybody from the bottom of the list up. So hello to Val, hello to Terry, hello to Susanna and Sue. Hi Shona, hi Ruth. Hope you're all right sitting there listening to us on your phone and well survived this morning. Hello to Nikki, hello to Michael and Linda and Leslie. Hello Kathy, hello Lisa, nearly missed you. Hello to Julie, hello dear Jill, and I hope you're doing okay. Hello to Jill in Thailand, great to see you. Thank you for staying up so late on Saturday. Who else has arrived? Hello to Leslie as well. Hello to Glennis. I didn't miss you today. Yes. Hello, Gina. Hello, Gabby. Hello, Faye. Hello, Christine, Carolyn, Brenda, Breda, and Anna and Albert. It is fantastic to see everybody, and I hope you've had a good weekend. The weather here today, well, hello, Janet, as well. The weather here today, it's absolutely lovely. Bobby is not at school today, so Katie was off early this morning in her still wet PE shirt because she forgot to take it out of the tumble dryer yesterday. So she's off to school, first day of term. Bobby and Anna have been out today climbing hills and having a lovely time, and Bobby is downstairs at the moment. I was going to say eating pate, but it's more sort of wearing it. And yeah, we're having a very nice day. I've been working on Messiah, which of course is we're performing, not performing, we're learning 4 wonderful movements tonight, including the Hallelujah chorus. I've been applying the last little vestiges of polish that, and huge thanks to Suzanne and Angie for your help with just checking it all over. I really appreciate that. Now, speaking of checking things over, hello to Lindsay, lovely to see you, and anyone else. Hello, Marion. It's gone, yes, get in. I'm just going to check the sound, and the most important one is a boat. So I'm going to disappear for a minute, and it's going to be almost exactly a year ago. This was recorded and put out on April the 20th last year. All right, so here is a boat. Let me know if you can hear it, he said, hopefully.
Sherry to laugh and sing and drink.
Okay, how was that? Could you hear that? Please pay no attention to the extraordinarily articulate eyebrows. It's more a case of how did it sound rather than how did it look. Could you hear it? Let me know. Otherwise, I'm pretty confident that everything else should work. Let's just quickly check a bit of the Trail of the Lonesome Pine. Oh, marvellous. On the trail. Thank you, everybody. And this is the new one today, Wraggle-Taggle Gypsies. Nice carangle. Thanks, Janet. Hello to Breda as well. Lovely to see you all. And this is Bonny Bobby Shafto. Good, that's all working. Good. Okay. Well, splendid to everybody. Thank you very much for your help with that. Fingers crossed for Messiah this afternoon. I mean, without a trace of irony, one of the first songs we're going to be singing this evening is Their Sound Is Gone Out, which should have been last week. It really should. So, yes, I hope everyone is okay. I hope those of you that came along to Saturday's concert with SIC, I hope you've recovered from it. I'm still recovering from the emotional impact of that incredible performance. If you haven't heard it, everyone, well, do please just take a moment. I mean, just if you just listened to one of the sing-throughs, we did sing it twice. It looks like an hour-long concert. It's only about half an hour of music. Obviously, the Legri Miserere is lovely. The If You Love Me and Loca Siste are superb, but the Crucifixus is just, it's the best I've ever heard it sung. It really, really is. And I've been listening to that piece. I've been singing it for decades now. Whenever I see it on a CD, I buy the CD. And really, Self-Isolation Choir has done an astonishing thing there. Absolutely fabulous. So, who else is here? Hello to Shona. Lovely to see you. Hello to Kathy. Hit the like button. Thank you, Kathy. Thanks, Virginia. Great to see you as well. Could only hear it after it cut out at the end. That's because I turned it off. But it should be all right. Hello to Jean. Kathy's watched it and listened 3 times. That's fabulous. Now we want the views to be through the roof for this one. So do please do go and watch it if you haven't seen it. Now you've probably noticed, those of you that have followed the link that Anna has sent out, I put an extra song on the list today. That's just because A Boat and the Bonny Bobby Shafto and so on are quite short, and so we've brought out the wonderful Shall I Compare Thee to a Summer's Day, which is actually from a year and a day ago. So this lovely piece by Eric Weatherall, which we will be singing, and again the score is in the description. Please do consider going to get your copy of the score. Thank you, everyone. Hello to Irina, lovely to see you. Warm and sunny indeed it is. Hello to Ruth, great to see you as well. Fabulous. Now the other thing I've been working on is around sound, and oh my goodness me, the fun. Genuinely, it's putting everything together. The difficulty with all these things, I'm sure you can appreciate. You know, we're trying to learn about Handel's Messiah in 6 sessions. Now, when you consider it takes nearly 2.5 to 3 hours to listen to the whole thing from start to finish, to go into the kind of depth that I want to go into. It's not a case of, do I have enough stuff to fill the time? It's how am I going to fit all of this into a course and not just turn it into just a kind of blunderbuss of information. But every single week, we're going to be looking in real depth at a particular movement. This week, tomorrow evening, we're going to be taking apart that incredible overture and listening to every single line, not all the way through, but listening to and working out how it works, and then I get to press play and it all comes together. And it is, I know I keep saying, but it's like that scene in Amadeus where he's writing, he's composing the Confutatis, and he does each individual line, you go too fast, 1 moment please, that bit, and then he lifts his hand and bang, music starts. It's just, it really is a fantastic thing. So each week we're going to look at a different movement from Messiah, and I'm having so much fun putting it together. Anyway, I'm nattering on and I'm missing some lovely people. So hello to Angela, lovely to see you. Hello Shan, good afternoon. Hello Jean, a beautiful day here in Clevedon. Well, here in Patchway, in the shadow of the glorious cathedral, it is just stunning, and you can hear the native sounds of Patchway. The gentle roar of a motorcycle engine, and in a moment the tinkering song of a passing police car, and maybe we'll be buzzed by one of the beautiful natural helicopters that swarm the area. But you know, it's a beautiful day. It's sunny and warm in Nailsea, of course it is. And hello Rona, great to see you. Hello Norb, good afternoon to you, sir. Kathy says she has to catch a round sound later in the day as she has an appointment at the same time. Well, that's the lovely thing about all this. From my days of lecturing, and I used to come to Clevedon and lecture down there on classical music. And one of the great things about it, of course, is that you have these lovely slides, and people would always want to keep the slides afterwards, but they were still taking notes. With this, it's all saved, so you can watch it as many times as you like. Think, what did he say about so-and-so? And yeah, fabulous fun. Hello to, who else has arrived? Hello, Christine. Great to see you. I hope you're very well. And I hope Terry's okay. Great to see you. Nikki says Patchway sounds like Belfast. Well, we can only hope. Hello to Lucia. Thank you. Hello. Lovely to see you. Good afternoon. Oh, fabulous stuff. Hello to Leslie. I didn't see you arrive, but I've just seen Anna say hello to you. I hope all's very well in Chicago. Thank you for being here today. Splendid. And Lisa has survived her first jab with no more than a sore arm. To quote the great Glennis, get in. Fantastic. Well done, Lisa. I do hope your mum is well. And speaking of which, Ruth, I hope your mum is recovering. And I saw your message on Twitter about getting told off by your mum for chatting too much during the self-isolation choir concert. I mean, come on. As I said, we're not cross, just disappointed. Oh dear, no, I love the clash of cultures that we're seeing between this, this wonderful, wonderful chat, which is so vibrant and so fun and so lovely, and everybody else who thinks classical music is supposed to be enjoyed in silence. And I think no. I mean, don't go along to a live concert and start shouting out "lol," smiley face emoji, let's not do that. But why not here on the internet? It's part of it. I've just seen Jenny. Hello to Jenny, lovely to see you. Thank you for your message about we'll play our part. I think yes, absolutely in answer to that. And thank you very much for that. Who else is here? Hello to Anne, who's from Stirling needs a good sing. Well, I've got that sorted, Anne. We're going to have a really, really good sing. We've got the Trail of the Lonesome Pine. We've got the Boat, which is this 16th century drinking song. We've got Eric's wonderful Shall I Compare Thee to a Summer's Day, perfect for the weather, and more besides. What more could you want? Well, everyone, we're going to make a start. It is so lovely to see all of you, and I do hope all's well. Hello to Fiona and Morig. Hello to everyone who's just arrived in the last few moments. Terry said you made me laugh out loud. Yeah. Well, you know, that's why I'm here. Raise everyone's spirits. I shall raise my glass to you. No, not that one. It's got cold coffee in it. This one is only slightly cold. I shall raise my glass to you. Cheers. And do please keep chatting. It is an essential part of being in an online choir. All right. And so do enjoy it. And a very good afternoon to everyone who's joining us. If you're not chatting, it doesn't matter. We all love you anyway. And it's great to see everyone. So I'm going to get my slides ready and help me out, ladies and gentlemen, as we start our broadcast. Here we go. And a very, very good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Quarantine Choir. It is Monday, and it's time for our folk sing. As you can see, we've got a packed programme today. We've got some shorter pieces. We've got a fab new song, which is the Wraggle-Taggle Gypsies, which I had a great time recording this morning for you. And we've got Eric Weatherall's wonderful Shall I Compare Thee to a Summer's Day, which is just so, so lovely. So lots of fun to be had. This week, we're shaking things up a little bit this week, folks. So let me just take you through the programme for this week. Obviously, Folk Monday, well, that's today. Wednesday, we're not going to be learning a classical work. And this is the first time in a year that we haven't learned a classical work midweek. And this is because we're going to turn Wednesday into a recording session, or at least a guide to recording. And this week, we're going to look at how you can capture your voice and enhance it and basically create your own recordings. Next week, we'll have a look at how you might want to start combining those. And I have had, in the last couple of days, I've had 3 separate multi-tracked recordings from choristers who have sung in multiple parts. And I have to say, I'm absolutely thrilled to receive things like that, because it just shows that, you know, silly things that I do here in Bristol, put out to the world, inspires the kind of creativity that I've seen. So thank you to everyone who sent those in. Thanks in particular to Michael and Susanna. Beautiful, beautiful job with your multi-tracking. So next week we'll have a little look at some of that. Friday we're going to learn the Big Rock Candy Mountain, which is a great song if you've ever seen Oh Brother Where Art Thou, and if you haven't, why not? It's fabulous. And then of course our Sacred Sing on Sunday is going to be lovely. So lots to look forward to this week. Now I do need to warn you, today does come with the earworm warning. You are probably going to find at least one of these tunes wrapped around your brain for the next 48 hours. I would apologise, but frankly, you're welcome, everybody. So thanks, everyone, for the lovely likes and the comments, and do please keep chatting all the way through. Nikki said the little avatar makes you giggle every time. Anna has done a lovely job with the earworm warning, but we need to get started. So let's go to full screen, shall we, everybody? And we will get warmed up. So please ascend, ladies and gentlemen, to your feet if you wouldn't mind. I mean, those of you sat in outpatients waiting for your appointment, I'll let you off standing up on this one occasion. And those of you sat at your desks similarly, but if you could sit up for me, all right? Sit up, feet flat on the floor if you're sitting down. And everyone else, now you're standing up, give yourself a straight back and a long neck, and take a nice deep breath for me. And sigh. And again, a lovely deep breath. And a huge sigh now. Lovely. Roll the shoulders around a few times. Thank you ever so much, everyone. Hello to Dylan. Great to see you, sir. He's off school sick. That was quick. Oh, dear. I hope you feel better soon. Roll it back the other way. And then shoulders up to your ears, please. Take a deep breath as you breathe out. Let your shoulders fall. Splendid. Thanks, folks. Rolling the head around a bit, please. And just stretch those muscles out. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so we'll do a little bit of gentle humming. And we're going to go... I'm just going to step into the wonderful glory of Patchway Cathedral. Here we go, with me, and... and again. Ooh. Ooh. And again. very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. A light touch warm-up today, because our songs today are very much on the lighter side, with some lovely tunes, but nothing that's going to necessarily stretch the top range of the old tessitura. Now, just a quick check the comments. Karen's asking, what is multi-tracking? Is it something to do with running? Yes? No, it's not. Come along on Wednesday, you'll find out all about multi-tracking when we do our guide to recording. But we're going to make a start, everyone, with a boat, a boat. So let's bring the words back. So this one I taught to you a year ago, okay? A year ago. A boat, haste to the ferry, that we'll go over to be merry, to laugh and sing and drink old sherry. Now, any of you under 18, Dylan, okay, you're going to laugh and sing and drink old squash, all right, or water, not sherry. But everybody else, if you want to, can have a little bit of an afternoon nip here, little snifter. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to learn the tune, or revise the tune, because it's been a long time since we learnt it, and then we will multi-track it with the choir of me. There we go, there's the word. And we'll sing along with me from a year ago, before I learnt the importance of camera angles. So here we go, a boat, a boat. In fact, we're doing this one a tone lower, for those of us of the deeper persuasion. So it goes. A boat, haste to the ferry, for we'll go over to be merry, to laugh and sing and drink old sherry. Now, I know it says for, but there's an asterisk. I've always sung that, and that's what that asterisk is for. So let's look at the first line. My turn first. Here we go. A boat, haste to the ferry. Everyone. A boat, haste to the ferry. My turn. For we'll go over to be merry, that we'll go over to be merry, and then to laugh and sing and drink old... Everyone, to laugh and sing and drink old sherry. Now, what I did there is what I did last year, which is a little bit of a a little bit of a downside about being a composer at heart, in that I rewrote the tune. Let's actually sing what's on the page. The place that I made up is the for we'll go over to be merry, and it goes for we'll go over to be merry. Okay, so let's make sure we sing what's on the page, because Mr. Farmer, who wrote this, would not be pleased. I mean, he's been dead 500 years, but we don't want to annoy him anyway. So let's sing a boat one more time, please. 1, 2, a boat, haste to the ferry, that we'll go over to be merry, to laugh and sing and drink. And again, a boat, haste to the ferry, that we'll go over to be merry, to laugh and sing and drink old sherry. Well done, everyone. Well remembered. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to have a sing-along with the choir of me from last year. And, yeah, try not to look too closely at the camera angles, because otherwise you'll see more than you bargained for. Here, everyone, is a boat, a boat.
A boat, haste to the ferry. A boat, haste to the ferry. A boat, haste to the ferry. To laugh and sing and drink old sherry. A boat, sing and drink the ferry. A boat, haste to the ferry. To laugh and sing and drink old sherry. A laugh and sing and drink old sherry. To laugh and sing and merry. To laugh and sing and drink old sherry. To laugh and sing and drink old sherry.
Yeah. Hope you enjoyed that one, folks. As I say, from a year ago, before I discovered the joys of camera angles and, it seems, hairbrushes as well. I hope you noticed, as a little tribute, I wore exactly the same outfit. This dear old jacket has served me well. You can tell it's a teacher's jacket. I wasn't a teacher long enough to become senior, and therefore there are no leather elbow patches. You only get it when you've had tenure for 20 years. Well, look, well done, everybody. That's our booze cruise underway. And so we're going to carry on with the slight lilting feel. We're going to sing the gorgeous Eriskay Love Lilt. Thank you, everyone, for the applause. We're going to sing this lovely, lovely Love Lilt. And I always dedicate this to my friends at Audley Redwood, who I really miss. We have a choir there which haven't seen since March last year, and they taught me this song. And so for anyone there, in particular to Ray and to Dear Dee, if you're watching, I'm not sure you are, but if you hear about this later on, it's great to see you recently, and I do hope everyone there is very well. So let's enjoy this one, and this one is it's a heartstring tugger, everyone. Let's enjoy the Eriskay Love Lilt. Actually, let's put it in the key, as I say, that human beings can sing. Let's do it in E flat.
Fern mi or fano, fern mi or fani, fern mi or sad am I without thee. And again, fern mi or fano, fern mi or fani, fern mi sad am I without thee. When I'm lonely, dear white heart, black the night, a wild the sea, by love's light my foot finds the old pathway to thee. Everyone, fare me on, orphano, fare me on, fare me oh, sad am I without thee. Thou'rt the music of my heart, harp of joy, O crwt mo crith, moon of guidance by night, strength and light thou'rt to me. Fern mi on, orphano, fern mi on, orphani, fern mi on, sad am I without thee. One more. Fern mi on, orphano, fern mi on, orphani, fern mi on, sad am I without thee.
Thank you, everyone. Very, very, very well sung, and I hope you enjoyed that one. It's literally the second piece we ever learnt on this wonderful, wonderful channel. And now we're going to move on and have a look at something that we've learnt quite recently. And this is this all-male voice version of Bobby Shafto that you'll find in the description. It's really fast. It just passes in a moment. We will learn, I think, a full version at some point in the future. But just to remind you, it's Bobby Shafto's gone to sea, silver buckles on his knee. He'll come back and marry me, Bonny Bobby Shafto. Bobby Shafto's bright and fair, combing down his yellow hair. He's my in forever mare, Bonny Bobby Shafto. And we sing that round and round and round a few times. And then the very, very last line, he'll come back and marry me, hooray for Bobby Shafto, just at the end. All right, so I appreciate it's a bit on the low side for sopranos and tenors, so why not go up the octave and see how your top G's are doing today? Everyone else, here is our chord and the start of our song. Here's Bobby Shafto, everyone. And
Bobby Shafto's gone to sea, silver buckles on his knee. He'll come back and marry me, Bonny Bobby Shafto. Bobby Shafto's bright and fair, combing down his yellow hair. He's mine forevermore, Bonny Bobby Shafto. Bobby Shafto's gone to sea, silver buckles on his knee. He'll come back and marry me, Bonny Bobby Shafto. Bobby Shafto's bright and fair, combing down his yellow hair. He's mine forevermore, Bonny Bobby Shafto. Bobby Shafto's gone to sea, silver buckles on his. He'll come back and marry me, Bonny Bobby Shafto. Bobby Shafto's bright and fair, combing down his yellow hair. He's mine forevermore, Bonny Bobby Shafto. Bobby Shafto's gone to sea, silver buckles on his knee. He'll come back, last line, hooray for Bobby Shafto.
Hooray indeed for Bobby Shafto. Thank you, everyone. Just a fast little blip of a song. So much fun. And dedicated today to my Bobby, who has been absolutely lovely over the last couple of weeks. And we really love having him around. And he's going back to school tomorrow. So, everyone, that's the third song for today. Now, let's have a look at our new song. Now, this one, I'm going to have a go and see if this will work. Now I'm going to disappear briefly and reappear with the score on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. Is this going to work? Yes. Okay, everyone. So you've got the sheet music for today in the description. And this is it. Now, what I've done, as you can see here, is I've put some chords over the top, as you can see. So if you want to sing along or play along, these are the chords. And so, you know, those of you who've got lovely, lovely instruments lying around, you might want to have a little play along today. I've created a particularly sort of medieval sounding, but then again, a slight air of the costume drama about it, because this song is kind of like a costume drama in musical form. I'm just seeing, who else has arrived recently? Hello to Kit Kat, wonderful to see you, KK. Hello to dear Heather, lovely to see you. And I don't need to see the comments to know how much the Eriskay Lilt means to you. And so lots of love to you today. All right, everyone. So the Wraggle-Taggle Gypsies. I saw people saying we sang this one at school. I absolutely did. Sitting on the floor of the hall at Crowlands Junior School with Mr. D'Souza. And you know, back in the days where you could be told, enjoy it. You're here to enjoy it. You know, make sure you enjoy it with a clenched fist. This is a really fantastic tune. I believe it's a Scottish tune originally. Someone's going to tell me I'm wrong. But it goes like this, okay? This is the melody. I'm just going to sing it through to bar for you. Okay, let's do that slowly. Okay, follow it along. And ba 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 Okay, let's try it one more time, even slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ba 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 Fantastic. Now let's have a look at the first verse. The thing to note that you probably have already spotted is that the first two phrases, although they sound very similar, have a very important difference. In the first verse, or the first line, da 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 ba ba, there's that leap. Second time, ba 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 ba, it goes all the way down the scale. So just make sure you've spotted that. So let's sing the first couple of bars. 3 gypsies, ready? 1, 2, 3 gypsies sat at the castle gate. Excellent. Next line. They sang so high, they sang so low. Everybody, 1, 2. They sang so high, they sang so low. And then the lady sat at a chamber late. Just be careful of the A flats here. Okay, let's sing that together. The lady. 1, 2. The lady sat at a chamber late, and then her heart it melted away as snow. 1, 2. Her heart it melted away as snow. Let's sing from the beginning, please, everybody. 3 gypsies and 3 gypsies sat at the castle gate. They sang so high, they sang so low. The lady sat at a chamber late. Her heart it melted away as snow. Fantastic. It's all the fault of these travelling minstrels. Now, you see, over the course of 9 verses, as we are about to discover, because we're going to start and sing all the way through, you'll see why I think of this as a musical costume drama. Just imagine a kind of a mix of Outlander and Poldark and so on. This really is another one of these tales of a lady who is whisked away. Bit like Friday, just with less trapeze. All right, so let's sing along and enjoy the Wraggle-Taggle Gypsies, though, the song that is. And yeah, lots and lots of fun to be had. And this one, I think, is probably the one that we have to have the earworm warning up for the most. But let's see what you think. Here, everyone, the Wraggle-Taggle Gypsies. Watch out. Here they come. Here we go. 3 gypsies stood at the castle gate. They sang so high, they sang so low. The lady sat in her chamber late. Her heart it melted away as snow. Verse 2. They sang so sweet, they sang so shrill, that fast her tears began to flow. And she lay down her silken gown, her golden rings and all her show. She plucked off her high-heeled shoes, made of Spanish leather, oh. She would in the street with her bare feet, all out in the wind and weather, oh. Now it's the lady's voice. Oh, saddle to, no, man's voice, milk white steed, and go and fetch me my pony, oh, that I may ride and seek my bride, who's gone with the Wraggle-Taggle Gypsies, oh. Oh yes, he's after her now. Okay, let's see what's he do? Oh, he rode high and he rode low. He rode through wooden copses too, until he came to a cold open field, and there he espied his lady, oh. Oh, it's all gonna kick off. Here we go. What makes you leave your house and land, your gold and treasure to forgo? What makes you leave your new wedded lord, to follow the Wraggle-Taggle Gypsies, oh? Now the lady's voice. Here we go. Sing it out, ladies. Oh, what care I for my house and land, and what care I for my treasure, oh, and what care I for my new wedded lord? I'm off with the Wraggle-Taggle Gypsies, oh. Well, what can you say to that? But last night you slept in a goose feather bed, with the sheet turned down so bravely, oh. Tonight you'll sleep in a cold open field, along with the Wraggle-Taggle Gypsies, oh. Well, what more can we say but, oh, what care I for your goose feather bed, with a sheet turned down so bravely, oh. Tonight I'll sleep in a cold open field, along with the Wraggle-Taggle Gypsies, oh. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, what a story, what a tale. Oh dear, such fun, a great song, and yes, if that's wrapped itself thoroughly around your cerebellum, well, you consider it a gift and do enjoy. Well, look, fabulous, everyone. Well sung. We will sing that one again, I'm sure, very, very soon. Now, let's contrast that directly with something completely different and a real extra for today. This wasn't originally on my list, but I couldn't let almost the anniversary of me teaching this to you pass without playing it and singing it. This is one of my favourite pieces by my dear friend Eric, who passed away in January. He was 95. He was the most incredible musician, the most unbelievably talented and venerable person I ever met. He was, at one time, he was the musical director at Covent Garden Opera. He founded or co-founded the Welsh National Opera. He was the musical director of the BBC Northern Ireland Symphony Orchestra. He was senior music producer for Radio 3. He wrote operas, he wrote songs, he wrote music for orchestra. He didn't start composing until he was in his 70s. He was an absolute inspiration. This song touches my heart in a way that very few pieces of music do. So I'm going to sing this with you and for him. Everyone, this is Shall I Compare Thee to a Summer's Day?
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Some time too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dimmed. And every fair from fair sometime declines by chance on nature's changing course, untrimmed. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou wast, nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade, when in eternal lines to him thou growest. So long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for singing that one along with me. And thank you to everyone for those lovely comments and for all of the love and support. And I know that many of you were very touched by Eric's music. And when he passed, several of you sent cards to Liz, his wife. And I know I've passed it on to you, but she was so moved and so touched by everyone's praise and love of Eric's music. So thank you, all of you. Now, look, folks, we have time for just one more, and then I need to let you get on with your day. Of course, I do hope some of you are going to be along tonight for Messiah, where you get to hear Ben's Hallelujah. That is to say, the Hallelujah that I've recorded, and it was worth the wait from my point of view. It was such fun, but I did have to record some particularly tricky movements for this week, and so I left Hallelujah till last because it's just so wonderful. But we're going to finish today with a fantastic song from the Americas, which I always love singing with that very particular, slightly adenoidal sort of 1920s, 1930s American sound. So as you sing this, there's a little bit of Kermit creeping in there. In the Blue Ridge, yay! Well, let's enjoy singing this one together, everyone. And then I will see you on Wednesday for our guide to recording. And I would say, if any of you have friends, colleagues who you think would appreciate it, do please feel free to send it out to people. My other 2 recording videos are some of the most watched on the channel. If you think, after you've watched it, of course, that it's useful, do share it. But in the meantime, let's take a trip to the Blue Ridge Mountains, everyone, of Virginia. Here we go.
Gotta warm up the sound, you know. Yum dum dee dum be dum be dum be dum.
Here we go, everyone. Nice deep breath.
On the mountain in Virginia stands a lonesome pine. Just below is the cabin home of a little girl of mine. Her name is June, and very, very soon she'll belong to me. For I know she's waiting there for me, 'neath that lone pine tree, everyone, in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia, on the trail of the lonesome pine, in the pale moonshine, a heart's entwined, where she carved a name and I carved mine. Oh, June, like the mountains I'm blue, like the pine, I am lonesome for you. In the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia, on the trail of the lonesome and again, in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia, on the trail of the lonesome pine, In the pale moonshine, our hearts entwined, where she carved a name and I carved mine. Oh, June, like the mountains, I'm blue like the pine. I am lonesome for you. In the blue rich mountains of Virginia, on the trail of the lonesome pine.
Now, everyone, we're going to sing about a tinkling waterfall. Here we go.
I can hear the tinkling waterfall far among the hills. Bluebirds sing each so merrily to his mate in rapture trills. They seem to say, your June is lonesome too, longing fills her eyes. She is waiting for you patiently where the pine tree sighs. Everyone, come on. In the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia, on the trail of the lonesome pine. In the pale moonshine, our hearts entwine, where she carved a name and I carved mine. Oh, June, like the mountains, I'm blue like the pine. I am lonesome for you. In the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia, on the trail of the lonesome.
Now, one more time. Come on, everyone.
In the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia, on the trail of the lonesome pine. In the pale moonshine, our hearts entwine, where she carved a name and I carved mine. Oh, June, like the mountains, I'm blue like the pine. I am lonesome for you. In the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia, on the trail of the lonesome pine.
I love Nikki's comment in the middle about that. Does this make anyone else dance like this? I think that has to be the official dance for this song. And of course, if you've not seen Laurel and Hardy's performance of that, that's worth checking out after this. Everyone, thank you so much for being here today. It's such a pleasure to see you. And I do hope that today has raised a smile. And if the weather's not great where you are, well, I hope it is very soon. Now, have a fantastic day. Don't work too hard. You know, be gentle with yourselves. I'll see you on Wednesday for our recording guide. Don't forget Fun Friday. If you haven't signed up for Around Sound, have a look at it, all right? It's going to be really good. We'd love to see you there. But otherwise, lots of love to all of you, and thank you all for being here. And see you later, everyone. Bye!